Hello, everyone. It's State Senator Brock Myers, and welcome back to Inside the Rails. Each week, the goal of this show is simple: to go beyond the headlines and the titles and let you meet the person, the story, the values, and the life experiences that shaped them before they were ever stepped inside the Capitol. Our guest today is someone who brings a strong sense of purpose to public service, the kind that comes from real life, real responsibility, and being deeply connected to home. One of the most gifted minds on the floor of the House of Representatives in Louisiana. I'm looking forward to letting you hear directly from the man himself, what motivates him, and what he cares about, and what matters most to him when he's away from the job as well. Today, joining me on the show is a true colleague and friend, Representative Tehmi Chassion.
Hello, everyone. It's Representative Tehmi Chassion. Let's go inside the rails.
Tehmi, thanks for joining us.
I appreciate being here.
I know how busy you are. You're a man who lives on the phone, lives in the district. Every time I see you, the phone's on the ear, and you're running this way and that way.
I was trying to make a phone call before we started.
Oh, I know. I thought I was going to have to be like your school teacher and take your phone away from you. Seriously, thank you for taking some time. Look, nothing else. We really want to make sure that our listeners, our viewers, get to know you on a more personal level.
Yes. So,
where do we start? Maybe talk a little bit about what they need to know about young Tehmi Chassion, where he came from. What was he like?
Always very active. Played a lot of sports. Went to Vermilion Elementary, Paulboro Middle School gifted program, Northside High School. Graduated. Went to LSU, microbiology degree, and then a doctorate of pharmacy from Xavier. Came home, started a family, and just trying my best to help the world.
So, all of those things, and now I'm starting to come together how you juggle all these things at one time. This is not something new. You've been doing this since you were little.
Long time, very long time, extremely long time.
Extremely long time. What was your household like growing up? Was it loud, quiet?
It was a lot of jokes, a lot of fun time. Single mom, 2 kids, 2 boys. Me and my older brother Tony are 8 years apart. And just sports, academics, just do your job, make life as easy as you can for mom.
That's awesome, man. I mean, you've shared with me before, stories about, because you have a very different schedule than me. I'm a go to bed early guy and wake up super early, like 4 a.m. type of person. And you're sort of on that opposite schedule until we get to session. But I remember you telling me the story about how, maybe share that with us. Maybe that sleeping schedule goes back to when you were a kid. It was something your mom encouraged for you because that's when you learned.
Never made me go to sleep. Never had a bedtime for me. Just do your best. That's all I'm asking. If your best is a C or a D, that's okay, as long as you tell me you tried your best. So just one day, came home and she was a little upset. I could tell she was looking at some bills, and I just wanted to know how could I help. She's like, just make an A. As long as you make A's, it'll be all right. So I just made it a point. Every A was like paying a water bill or a light bill, but she never forced me to go to sleep. So just let me stay up. And I mean, even to this day, my kids, like, you don't have to go to bed. Like, I think you can set your schedule. So she gave me that autonomy and freedom. But now my work schedule, when you're waking up, I'm just going to sleep.
Oh, I know. I know. One day you told my son about that story, and ever since then he always reminds me of, well, Mr. Timmy's kids don't have a bedtime.
I'm sorry.
You caused an arm wrestle in my house.
I'm sorry, man. Tell E I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And look, I have AIDS, Dad. I shouldn't have a bedtime. Well, we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Sounds like your mom had a massive influence in your life. I mean, would you say that she's the person, growing up that had the largest influence?
Absolutely. My dad, heaven forbid, he tried. It just wasn't in the cards. My dad was the first African-American ever elected to any seat here in Lafayette. He got elected at the age of 21, and just the way life took him, it just took him out of our lives. My mom just took care of business, man. Just single mom, waking up 5:30 every morning, just loving us. Didn't even know if we were poor, middle class, or rich. Just made sure we had everything that we needed. And I just knew the way to go about life was just make her proud. I actually exist now currently as a state rep and as a father. I just don't do anything that's going to make her sad. And that's a guiding light and a barometer for me.
Man, yeah. That's pretty powerful.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty powerful. When you think about that, some of those moments in your younger years, is there one that kind of sticks with you on sort of what helped you build your character and your confidence?
Just my mom always making me understand that there's nothing that you can't do. Just take care of your business. And if you take care of your business, I'll take care of you. So knowing times like in 1987, she's a single mom and can't afford these new gaming systems that are coming out. But I'll be darned, I walk into my grandfather's room and there's a brand new Nintendo entertainment system. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I know we can't afford this, but she just made it happen for me. So I just wanted to make her proud.
Yeah. I want to have your mom on the show one day.
She's the best. She's the best.
Yeah.
She's going to bring you a gift, too. Probably she will.
She's a gift.
Yeah.
She's a gift. If I asked, spouse, your family, what's 3 words that they would use to describe you? What do you think those 3 would be? And would you agree with them?
I would.
All right.
It's the same thing I tell my kids. Do your best. Try your best. Do what's right. My kids now understand. Just do your best. It's the same philosophy. Like, hey, how'd you do? I made a B. Okay, well, what happened? You tried your best? Did you study? Just didn't know it? Okay. Like my kids know to call me if they get in trouble. Don't call mom, call dad. Because I got in trouble all the time. I talk. You're supposed to talk in class, talk in the lunch line, talk in the cafeteria. You're not supposed to be quiet all the time. So it's okay to get in trouble. I don't want you to get in trouble, but I know I had D's in conduct, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade.
Yep.
I just wanted to talk. I was a class clown. Like, it's not that serious. Yep. People put too much emphasis on things that don't matter.
Yeah. I thought about this when I was thinking about what I was going to ask you. I wasn't going to take the time to talk about 3, but I said I certainly share one of them. And that's certainly from, I came into the House of Representatives as a freshman with you a few years ago. And so we got to know each other sort of going through that process together and handled some legislation together and agreed on some things, disagreed on some things, as we do with all of our colleagues, right? But one thing that always struck me is just how practical you would approach things. I mean, you have such an incredible mind, and
appreciate it.
But to take that and then to address things in such a practical manner and be able to explain it to people is a gift that you have.
I appreciate it. It's just common sense, and
Sure.
I guess the little common sense ain't so common. Just what's the right thing to do, and it's not. Don't decide on something. I really wish we could decide on votes without anybody knowing who's running the bill. If we could just present it, if it could just be no name, if it was not Republican or Democrat, just here's a bill, here are the merits, let's vote on it. We'd be surprised how much we would get accomplished. And it's almost like I want to remind folks at various times, like, what would your 10-year-old self think of you?
True.
Like, as 10-year-olds, all we would have did was play with each other, and you'd have been my cousin. We were the same color. That's my cousin. My mom would tell me, it's not your cousin, baby. I was like, yeah, that's my cousin. It's an easier way to go about things, and I just believe it. The only reason I'm a Democrat is because my mama told me I was a Democrat. We're Democrats. Oh, okay, we're Democrats. So it's like to think you have to think on a certain lines is just weird.
It goes back to that, practical. It's a practical way of approaching it, and it makes a ton of sense.
Yes, sir.
So when you wrap up, one of those long weeks and you finally get to exhale, what's your go-to for resetting? You come off the floor.
Cooking.
It's
Cooking and sports.
Cooking
and sports.
Tell me about that.
My kids' sports.
Yeah.
Every sport in the world we play, and we want to succeed in it. It's the key to the kingdom for enthusiasm, self-esteem, feeling good about yourself. You're trying your best. It's okay to fail, and then cooking. Oh, Brock, I love to cook. I can cook.
I'm gonna stick with the sports for 1 second because you are a competitor.
Oh, I love it.
You're coach dad, right?
I would quit this all to be a coach. I would quit everything, state rep, everything. They would just let me coach somebody's
somebody
team.
might offer you a coaching
I don't
position.
mind. I don't mind. I take it.
We obviously have this. Obviously, I don't know. Our listeners know this. Every year there's a basketball game between the House and the Senate.
Yeah.
And The house is so much bigger. I'm gonna go ahead and
So
I'm gonna
much
go ahead
bigger.
and put the little note on this that the Senate, we're a smaller body. We
Yeah,
don't have as many
39
people. We're
versus
39. You
105,
got 105 people on your bench. We
Got more
we have
people.
39. But unfortunately, when I came into the Senate, there were not enough players. So I had to play, and I'm not a great basketball player. But my goodness, you
did
don't
all
come
right,
off the
man.
court, and you can
No.
shoot from anywhere on that court.
Yeah.
So you don't just coaching, you playing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love. I mean, I played at Northside High School, and I just love even softball as well. We got to play the softball game.
Yep.
I think it's the coolest thing because you get to spend time with folks outside of the parameters of being inside the rails.
Sure.
And when you get outside, it makes you realize that being inside, we should
Yep.
interact the same.
Well, let's stick with that 1 second. Do you remember going in there the first time? Do you remember
Yes.
stepping down
Yes.
and walking inside that rail?
Very much
what,
so.
What did that feel like, and what's stuck with you since then?
I'm not sure if you told the same story, but my story, and I think you have the same story. The first time I ever made it to the Capitol, first time I ever stepped inside the Capitol was after I'd won my election. No one had ever taken me as a kid. There was no school trip to the Capitol, never. So when I go there the first time, the sergeant at arms at the time is looking at me as I'm looking up at the amazing designs, and I'm like, wow, man, look at this place. This is where the gumbo is made. This is where the magic happens. And when I look back at him, he's like, "Is this your first time being here?" I said, "Yes, sir. It's my first time being here ever." And just being there and then getting to meet the governor. I'd never met a governor before. Mm-hmm. And it's just, and then watching my mom come into this beautiful hall or this beautiful room and looking at how proud she was. And then she's got tears in her eyes and thinking that my dad, had he not gotten himself in trouble, would have probably been the first state representative in our area. Everybody says it. You never know what life would have held for us. But just to now show up, and it's like, wow. And then to hear a statement made that, man, y'all are 32 years late to this party. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And you date back to 24 to 92, and you're like, wait, that's what my dad would have been elected possibly? So it's like, y'all are really late to this party, but we're still happy to have you. And to hear somebody else tell me that, yep. that it's not a destined thing. It's not God-given right that you win something. But if you do the right thing and you mean well,
sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's also good, in that same vein, and talking about that's the first time you came into the Capitol. I think especially for kids and
Yeah.
folks who think that this is all predetermined,
Yeah,
and that
it's
the
not.
people are all set for these. The reality is that anybody is capable.
Anybody is capable. Whatever way you can get yourself elected, but if you really have the right intentions, which everybody there does, we're just all from different backgrounds, and to have my son be able to pin me.
Yeah.
Like my son, I have a video still that I set it up and turn it, and you can see me adjusting the phone. And my son is so proud, and he's pinning me, and he's named after me. He's Tehmi Chassion Jr., and it's the coolest thing in the world. And I tell him all the time, man, listen, we gotta just do the right thing. If you do the right thing, everything will be all right.
Good rule,
Yeah.
Tim. All right, you were talking about food earlier, and I cut you off, and you
that's
were
okay.
getting all excited. I'm coming back.
Rice and gravy, bro.
Rice and gravy.
Rice and gravy. Any rice and gravy. Any rice and gravy.
Is that the thing we're going after?
Steak, pork chop, chicken, smothered chicken, gumbo, shrimp stew. And Brock, I take pride in it. I'll have a cooking competition with anybody any day of the week.
All right. Well, there's been several people on this show who claim to have the best of something.
Brock, listen, they don't stand a chance, Brock. Once the onions and bell pepper and celery get chopped and they get brown and caramelized properly, you say, "Ooh, guys, look, blind taste test. Whose is this one?" That's mine.
You a recipe follower, or you do it by taste?
By taste.
Okay.
A million plastic spoons. My sanitation understanding, my microbiology degree kicks in. So it's if I got a taste, plastic spoon.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Throw it away. Don't eat over the pot. If you're cooking for folks, gloves on. You're like, Tim, man, like it's not that serious. Yeah, I know this is Cajun and Creole cooking, but I can't help myself. I'm a germaphobe. So you're gonna know, man, Timmy's got the cleanest setup in the history of the world.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Well, we've done some cooking together. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
I mean, we've cooked for the sheriff's department, police department, and
You're the
several
man,
others.
though.
But now I'm starting to wonder about the sanitation on those things. It's like you might have been sitting back there thinking Senator Myers ain't doing
Oh,
everything.
no,
like he's
no, no.
supposed
Y'all
to.
are no,
All right.
Brock, because you're not touching anything
Okay.
whatsoever.
All right.
And then we have gloves as well because we're touching the bun. So
All I'm saying is, just call me out. If we
No,
get to
no,
that
never
point.
that, never that,
Call me
no.
out. All right, tell me about a local spot in your district, in your community where you like to go. I mean, what's one of those places that's kind of you frequent?
M&S Grocery. I'm born and raised right by M&S Grocery. They have
Okay.
the greatest hot dogs and plate lunches. I got a plate lunch waiting from 2 hours ago that I called in and ordered that they're just gonna save for me. Today is jambalaya and fried pork chop. We've got Pizza Village, the original Pizza Village.
Sure.
Yeah, 337-232-1418.
You know the number, huh?
Oh, yeah, dial it. Hey, Mr. Tim, how you doing? Yeah, I need a Landry special. And then one of my friends has a boudin place, Lazy Caveman. It's in the Broussard area, but some of the best boudin I've ever eaten in my life.
You
Like,
brought me some of that.
Oh,
boudin before.
it's so good.
You
It's
brought
so
it to me
good.
before, and it is good. It
Yes,
is
sir.
good. Great. All right, I do like certain questions that I do like to ask everybody
Okay.
that comes on the show. And one of those questions is, when we get into that car, what was your first car, by the way?
Oh gosh, I wasn't blessed to really have a first car. It was
You
like
were sharing.
no, not even really sharing,
Well,
just
driving moms.
Driving moms,
Okay.
Toyota Celica.
All right, so your mom's car, I know whatever mom was listening to, you might not have been listening to. So you might have popped that tape out or CD out, and then you put yours in. What were we listening to in that car back then?
But I was on some old radio stations. I was like
Yeah?
Country Road,
All
Take
right.
Me Home.
Yeah.
And it's like my taste in music is just different. My friends would ride with me. It's like, what are you doing, dude? What is that? So I can do the rap and the R&B, but because we played the trumpet, everybody played instruments. We're Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, Miss Saigon. My friends are like, dude, what is that? I was like, man, listen to this country song. And they're like, dude, what are you listening to? It's like, dude, it's music, and it's beautiful music.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Still listening to that, or has
Still,
music taste changed?
Oh no, it's still. It's just the new artists that are out now. Adele starts singing. I can quote any Adele song, 1921. It doesn't matter. It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's
Yes,
awesome. Again, I get surprised all the time. And you said you're a trumpet player.
Yeah, trumpet player.
I was a trumpet player. We learned some.
I didn't know that.
We learned a few instruments from other members that we've had on here. So
Yeah.
we might have a chance to put a band together if we all coordinated.
We can do it.
We would not be a great band, but we might be a decent band.
I still have my trumpet in the closet. We can play.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. What's something about your community that makes you proud, but that maybe folks outside your community don't understand?
The family aspect. Like everybody's a family. Everybody knows each other. When I first ran, I didn't realize how connected everybody knows somebody, and you don't know everybody's relationship. So to knock on someone's door and they don't give you the warmest reception,
Yep.
and it's like, well, sir, just say, here's some campaign information. Really appreciate it if you could take a look at it. Appreciate any support I can get, and you walk on. You're 2 houses down, and the person is now taking your push card and flipped it over and saw that your mom's Kathleen and your daddy's Tony. And then they're running. Hey, man, come here. Who's your dad? Your dad's Tony Chassion? Yes, sir. He used to be on the school board? Yes, sir. Man, your daddy got me my first job. And I just retired 4 years ago. And you're like, wait, what, sir? Like, it blows your mind. Man, listen, man, I owe so much to your dad. Come put a sign in the yard. Mm-hmm. And that person just told me, basically, get off the porch. So it's just pretty cool.
Yeah. No,
the family aspect. It's a family.
The community side of it,
Yeah.
for sure. Again, yeah, it's reoccurring. I mean, we talk about this a lot. I feel like on the show with members and just, even us when we're around the Capitol, about the uniqueness of the fact that in Louisiana we still have a reliance in our communities on each other and a trust for each other. And
Quite so.
I like to say all the time, it's important for us to keep that going. We have a responsibility to pass that on.
Especially our delegation.
Yeah,
Our
for sure.
delegation is amazing. Like, we stick together. Like, oh, my God, I can depend on y'all left and right. I mean, my very first bill, I ran with you. I'm facing what looks like an uphill battle, and you believed in what I was doing. And now it looks like I'm finally getting some headway, and I'll actually be able to get it passed. And And
Congratulations.
Representative,
Stuck with
you're
it.
still staying as Rep Brock Myers in my phone. It still baffles me that you're gone. I'll look for you where you are, and you're not there, and it's like,
You're like,
man, I miss my guy.
There's
man.
no shiny ball head up there in the front
I
row.
miss my guy. Well, you always stand for what's right, Brock. I understand people's politics are different, but you always stood for what's right, and everybody understood that about you.
I appreciate that, but this
Yes,
show's
sir.
about you. What's one habit or routine that you think you rely on that keeps you, disciplined and centered?
Sports with my kids.
Still the sports,
Sports with my kids. I love it.
You get back, and there's certain aspects to that kind of ground you.
Oh, yeah. My daughter being 7 and now 23, I've seen grown adult women now that I just still see as little kids who I'm still coach to them.
Yep.
And they come to me with any problem that they have. Coach is going to make it all right. And that is true trust.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I like to ask this question to every one of our guests because I think it's important. It kind of tells a little bit about, what you see as potentially the future. But when you think about the state of Louisiana 5 or 10 years down the road, what do you think? I mean, what do you hope that the state is? And what do you think or you hope that people say we got right?
I hope it's a better place for our kids to live in. That's what I hope. I hope that everybody's getting along, everybody's trying their best. Everybody's going to have a different understanding and a different priorities. But, I mean, I know we're headed in the right direction. It's just even with the bills that we're trying to run, I'm just trying to make the world a little better, a little easier. How do I make your life a little simpler? And I think that's what we're really here for.
Yeah, well, important and certainly something that takes a whole lot of work on everybody's part. And I think also why I think your constituents, our community is lucky to have you there.
I appreciate it.
And have your mind there. And you're one of those guys I think that people look to because I say all the time is not everybody is going to take the time to read every one of those bills. There's a ton of work that goes into reading 80 bills that you're going to vote on today, but you're one of those guys that folks look to a lot and say, "What's this do?"
I read it. I was blessed to get a speed reading book for a Christmas and didn't believe in it. And the techniques that it teaches you allows me to cut that reading down tremendously. So,
that and not sleeping.
Listen,
speed reading
I'm up
and don't sleep.
But when I crash, I crash. I'm staying up till 3 at night every night reading the bills. But then heaven forbid, we've got a committee meeting at 8 or 9 o'clock. It's like it's horror on me. But I mean, I have to do it because I can't vote on something I feel you'll be held accountable without reading it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking, and there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Man, you drink coffee?
No.
So you up naturally at that rate?
Yeah. I get
energy
up.
Drinks?
Energy drinks. I will get energy, but not for the energy. It's just I love the taste of them. So I get 0 sugar, 0 caffeine, and just I really appreciate the fact that they know I've read it, so they're gonna come and ask me. I have Republicans, Democrats. Hey, what's this bill do? Not a problem. This is what it does, and here's the Republican point of view, if there is one, the Democratic point of view. Here's my point of view, because it's different than all those two, and then here's the unbiased version of it. And they're like, why do you do that? It's like, I'm not going to steer you wrong. I can tell you this is a great bill, knowing your delegation. Sure. I just want folks to just vote on their own merits.
A lot of people have come to trust you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
For sure. All right, we're going into a lightning round here. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and you're going to have to answer one way or the other.
It's an awesome interview, by the way. You know that, right?
Sometimes,
I love this.
Sometimes you may feel like, well, it's a little bit of both, but I'm going to box you in.
Okay.
All right. Breakfast at home. Oh, man, you're sleeping through breakfast. But breakfast
through
at home or grabbing something on the go?
Oh, on the go.
On the go.
I'm going.
Yeah, you just spit out the name to Pizza Village like that.
Yeah. 2 hot dogs in the morning from M&S. That's what I got every morning in high school.
2 hot dogs in the morning from M&S.
Yeah.
All right. You told my son about the sleeping schedule.
Okay.
Don't tell him about the hot dogs in the morning because I'm going to have to fight him on both of those.
They're good.
things.
They're so good.
Phone calls or text messages? Which you prefer?
Text messages, because I have to talk so much all day, every day. I'd rather text.
Yeah. But you're pretty good on a phone call too.
I am good, but it's like when you realize that you've been 45 minutes in Walmart just for a pack of pork chops.
For sure.
And it's like, but you've talked to 10 people. That's the most important thing that they've been waiting on, to see you right then and there. So I'm going to stop. They don't realize 9 other people have stopped me. My kids don't come with me in the stores now.
Yep. Yeah. Are you figuring out this voice to text thing?
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't spell anything right down here. Chasson will come out right. I can tell you that. Tehmi don't come out right.
No. It kills me though because I don't want folks to think that I spelled something wrong. I try to. I don't know why. I got to stop doing that. Trying to be a perfectionist about it, but I have to then go and edit. So now I'm space barring all the way. Oh, let me. It's just send the message. They get what you're saying.
Same.
But that's how the kids text nowadays, and I can't do that. They text anything.
We already talked about your love for going, for grabbing things to go and everything. Okay. But now I'm going to ask because you also love to cook. So you got a decision to make: cook, or are you going out to eat?
Oh, cooking.
You cooking?
Cooking.
Yeah. All right. So the grab to go is because you're on the run.
Yeah.
Big festival crowd or a quiet time at home with the family?
Loud time at home with the family.
Loud
time at home.
All right.
Snow crabs, boiling crawfish, barbecuing, anything my mom likes to do. Let's just spend time at home.
I love it.
Yeah.
Can you think of a Louisiana phrase that outsiders wouldn't understand?
Oh gosh.
Something you use.
But I'm so country, Brock. I say my man and my brother all the time, and it's just a term of endearment. It's not anything, but I mean, but that when that Creole French will start to kick in and. Comment ça va aujourd'hui? Ça va bien. Avaswai ton chant comme ça. I'll just say stuff and like, wait, what you said? It's like, man, I'm just talking, man. Yeah, I'm just talking.
That's some good ones. That's a good one. All right, Tehmi, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to box you in one more time.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to talk about, you can only talk about one, and there's probably a lot you want to talk about. Maybe talk about a charitable organization that means something to you and why.
A charitable organization. Man, gosh, there's so
I know.
It's
one of the toughest things I have to ask.
Gosh, Boys and Girls Club. That would be like an Annie Spell. I immediately thought of Annie Spell and Joe Spell and you as well. Just the work that group does to help kids. I mean, it's all encompassing. It's the kid that just needs somewhere to go. And you're B-Rock, according to those kids. A lot of folks don't know that.
Those kids do call me B-Rock.
B-Rock.
I think you gave them that name to call me. On a Capitol visit at one point.
Yeah, on a Capitol visit.
Yeah.
B-Rock.
Yeah, great organization.
Great.
And certainly a great one to highlight. Thank you for bringing them up. Since you did bring them up, there'll be a $500 donation made in your honor to the charity for coming on the show and talking about them.
I'll match it.
And I'm sure they'll appreciate that as well.
That's awesome.
Tehmi, it's been awesome, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Really appreciate you coming on the show. Hopefully, anything that you left out that you want to make sure gets said?
No, just life is short. Just do what's right.
Do the right thing.
Just do the right thing.
That's the Tehmi slogan.
Oh yeah,
I love it. I love it. Look, like I said, I really appreciate you joining us today. This show is at its best when people get to hear the story behind the title, the upbringing, the values, and the real life experience that shape the person and really drives and shows why they're serving. Look, thanks to everyone who joined us for this episode. Thank you for learning more about another one of our state leaders. And thanks to the team at KRVS inside the studio with us and behind the cameras and the microphones. Special thanks to Emily Monaghan, our production editor. As always, we encourage you to listen and like and subscribe and come back for the next conversation. We always ask you and remind you to please stay engaged with what's happening at the Capitol as we continue to work together to move Louisiana forward. I'm State Senator Brock Myers, and we'll see you next time inside the rails.